screen. Hold on, let's get this.
That's because you're reading the cheat codes. You're reading all that.
Right.
You don't want anyone to know, and I'm sorry that I'm outing you right here, but you are in fact reading the guide on the other screen.
There we go. All right. No.
You're a goddamn dirty guide reader. Actually, there's nothing wrong with guide readers.
Don't knock it until you've tried it.
Yeah, forgive me. I don't want
I actually did like use a guide for a part of this game when I was a small child because like it was just like some of the clues are really obtuse, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was some obscure shit with like a folder that you needed, like the right folder or something. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was in like the third mission, I think. There were like multiple folders that you had to get your shit together on.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna play this game, and we're gonna exercise our professional voice acting skills. We can consider this both a playthrough and also a demo reel for.
Also,
this is our audition for the Phoenix Wright games. Man, this theme is so good. All right, let's see. Oh, backspaces to go back. That's interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah. So.
How bizarre.
So, John, how long has it been since you've played a Phoenix Wright game?
A Phoenix Wright game, probably close to a decade. When did Apollo Justice come out? I think that was the last one that I played.
That was the last one that I played too.
And that was like 2010 or something. Or
yeah,
like
the ones on the DS, I've always meant to play them, but never. Or not the DS, the 3DS ones. I always meant to pick them up and play them, but I never did.
Yeah, it was like right around when Professor Layton also came out, because that was like a very similar. It's in the same genre. I think that's essentially when I dropped off. Like Apollo Justice, I like played that one and was like, oh yeah, these are great. I'll pick up another one, and then never did.
I'm just gonna send out a tweet because that's what a professional streamer does: is go live and then tweet during the stream.
Right. Sure. I mean, I'm throwing it up in our group chat.
Nice. There we go. All right, we've twoted. And we'll do that. All right. Are we ready to get started?
Yeah, all right. I think so.
So how are we gonna handle who voices who? Who voices what?
Right. We wing it.
All right.
We'll just go.
We can also like change like who voices Phoenix each chapter or something, maybe, if we want to try to change it up a little. We'll just start and we'll see how it goes. All right.
Mix it up. I'm here for solving cases and defending the innocent.
Let's see. What are we gonna play? We could play. Just get all of them. All right. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. 2001 this game came out, by the way. Yeah, fuck.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. That's incredible.
Oh, man, I forgot, like, all of these characters. Larry Butts.
Larry Butts. Larry Butts is just a fun-loving, butt-having guy.
We're gonna play the first turnabout. Get your lawyering shoes on there, bud.
I don't wear shoes when I'm a lawyer. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. As they show his face. someone like him.
It's all you, bud.
He's the villain. He doesn't deserve
fair.
the voice.
Alright.
That's funny that they actually just show you straight off the bat that, like, hey, here's the guy
well,
who
this
did
is
it.
like the tutorial, right? So
Right.
August.
Yeah. You know he's guilty. You just got to piece it all together. Later on in the game, they're like,
not quite that simple.
Not always so sure.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Do you want Phoenix for this one, or I'm
Go
doing
for
it?
it.
All right, hold on. Boy, am I nervous. You got Mia though.
Right.
Hiya, Chief.
That's right, she's chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. You madman. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. It says a lot about you, you insane person.
Thanks.
Also, like, how did the court system trust this newbie with a murder trial right off the bat? We're like, yeah, I bet he can do it.
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Also, strangely allowed?
Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me. And also, you're off the case.
I want to help him in any way I can. I really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over.
There's a little bit of lag on the visuals. Just for the screen share, just a heads up in case it's like I'm like behind.
My life, everything, it's all over. ...
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
Sounds like he wanted to die.
Yeah. Nick, you should do him actually, because so that I don't have to. So it's not like me sitting here talking to myself.
You don't have to talk to yourself? Sure.
Yeah, because Phoenix probably has the most dialogue in any given scene.
Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die!
Highly relatable content. What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Jesus. The newspapers say it was you.
Oh, poor Larry.
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
The whole school?
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has a terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And that I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. I was gonna do that too.
Oh, rabble.
Cool. You want to do the judge, or you want me to do the judge?
Ooh. Sorry, I'm just really vibing to this right now.
Oh yeah, it's real good.
This is some like original lo-fi. This is
hip-hop
like
beats to chill
lo-fi
and stuff too.
right here. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Don't fuck it up. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. I'm totally judging you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Right on the spot. Pop
yes,
quiz.
Your Honor.
That's right, I was your professor the whole time.
Gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Hey, everybody else, just chill for a second. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Right. We don't need to fuck around. We're professional lawyers. We know what's up. The defendant?
Better.
Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
I'm pretty sure I know, my friend. Correct. Yeah, nice job. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Phew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No. No way! I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
The victim... of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
Classic illness. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab. You know, the thing we all have on our bodies. Remember to check it off, and for me, please, I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Let's check. Let's check that court record. Cindy's autopsy report. Alright. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Yeah.
That'll do it.
So it's gotta be Cinder Block.
Yeah, Cindy's just a nickname for Cinder Block.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Please tell me, I don't know.
That's what this is about.
I'm the judge, and you're supposed to tell me this.
Struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. I got you. You thought I didn't know. You've answered all my questions 3. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
If you want to, an attorney be, you must answer my questions 3. Oh man, good old 2001 writing.
It's just the game focused on solving problems, not giving you strong narrative. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. I'm really rooting for you, even though I'm supposed to be impartial.
Thank you, Your Honor, because I do not feel relaxed, that is for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object, so to speak, was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. Court accepts it into evidence.
Got it in the court record.
There you go. Don't forget to check that court record. Press the tab on your body. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Hit that tab button. Don't forget to smash that tab button.
Don't forget to like and press tab.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Classic advice. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Don't fuck it up, and stop letting me do your job for you. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Boy. ...
Uh-oh.
Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Look at this handsome boy.
Ah, the old smug face.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
Didn't they all die?
Oh, people in history died, Phoenix? I was dumped. She just wasn't taking my calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what do you describe as generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and she was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris on my birthday. How about that?
Happy birthday.
It's murder birthday.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. The text is loading. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts.
Jeez, Payne.
What do you think of her now?
2001, fucking shaming
Yeah,
sex
seriously.
workers? Get out of here. Hey, Wright. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? We should stop him from answering.
He sure does have a problem answering problematic questions. Maybe we'll just see how it goes.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wins.
Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! Come on, Larry. I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah. When I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Yikes.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Let's get this shit back on track.
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Again, gulp. Oh, heh? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh, he went.
Twitch.
Oh, I
Twitch.
do. What should we do?
I mean, have him answer honestly. We know he didn't do it.
I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there, I went. Twitch. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Wow.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying? In this court?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Rabble. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, this is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawett. Frank Sawit.
My God.
Frank Sawit, huh?
Oh my.
I forgot how
golly.
good the names in this game were. To the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes. God. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Dun, witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. You know, completely ignoring someone's privacy. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead, as it were. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Get dunked on, nerd.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Okay.
Sure you can, Phoenix. That's the whole point of the game. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Are phones supposed to work during a blackout? What is my assistant telling me?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Man, 2001.
Welcome to that era.
The phone that Mr. Solid used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Sound from noon to 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright. What do you say?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor.
All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal. This is the whole point of being a lawyer,
this music,
apparently. Though. I know, right?
What exactly am I supposed to do? How do you not know this?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Because everyone lies all the time.
What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. Is your client really guilty?
How do I prove that he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. We all know.
Yeah.
We know how this goes. You've been a lawyer before, right? Certainly, you found contradicting evidence. Present it and rub it in the witness's face, like we all do professionally on a daily basis.
Okay.
Just smash that tab button one more time.
It's gotta be the 1 p.m. thing, right? Like, what's her time of death? Hold on. Let me just... Yeah, time of death, 4 p.m. Yeah.
4 p.m., 5 p.m. Yeah. Since it has to correspond to a piece of evidence, that's the one. I thought that it was going to be, he said, oh, I was so scared I couldn't go inside, and then I tried to use her phone, which was inside.
Present that. And then we press E to present. Yeah.
Higiari?
Hey, Holton. What's up, bud?
What's the one thing
We found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death after... The autopsy notes the time of death as sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to No body to find at 1 p.m.
No body to find at 1.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Whoa. Oh. Oh, that. Oh. Oh, whoa.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Nope, after his testimony, I find that hard to believe. It's more likely people outright lie intentionally than ever forget anything, Mr. Solid. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, well, you know, about that. Really good question. Hey, great job, lawyer. Way to do your job. That's all you have to do. Your job.
That's a mood.
Yeah, that's a thing in my eyes. Either one, their whole story falls apart. Hey, wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
Here, take a mulligan on me.
Right. You want to just give it another shot? Maybe you won't lie this
sport,
time.
Just give him one more go.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
If only there wasn't a blackout, you scrub.
You fucking idiot.
Fucking moron.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. I bet. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Yeah, it's probably that. I bet it was that. Terribly sorry. I bet the misunderstanding is probably just fucking that, huh?
Get out of here, you nerd.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. You're lucky. I have the reminiscence of a goldfish. I completely forgot about the piece of evidence that was submitted a little while ago. Right, go ahead, do your job. Hey, right. You know what
I've
to do.
got this one.
Fucking better. It's a voice saying the time was probably coming
Smash
from the
that
television.
tab button.
Just pound the tab
Smash
button.
Smash that E button.
Just the one that's on your... Just that tab button on our body.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Once again, you have to stop lying.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Good. Well, Irk. The defense has a point. I remember him saying that a little while ago. Do you have an explanation? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Haha. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Game Boy.
He was playing some game about lawyers. Oh, wait, I remember now. This time, definitely for real. This just saw it. Court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Constant corrections are harming your credibility. You don't say. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding a dead body. That's right, I'm in shock. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Take another one on me there, champ. Get back in there.
Just give it another go. You know, I gave a pop quiz to one of these lawyers. You seem to be having a hard time also. Actually, I didn't hear at the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer... No, you dummy.
You fucking moron.
That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. I completely
we're done here,
you.
boys. Let's just pack it in and go to lunch.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. Whoa. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon you used to hit the victim.
Wait just a moment.
The
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are, a lawyer?
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock!
Your Honor, if I may. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch you just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. It's not a pipe. Do you have any problems with his testimony
I think
now?
I do.
Fucking yeah, I do.
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction.
Indeed. Also, he's a ghost.
The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim.
He went to the apartment to murder the victim.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her.
Damn,
You
Phoenix!
struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Rabble. Somebody kill him, make him a ghost. Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Everybody
Yes,
chill
Your
for a
Honor.
second.
Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. This is so anime. That's why you were so
Right.
certain about the time.
Right. One specific detail is why you have absolute
What's the
certainty.
meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? No lying now. You already struck out 3 times. I don't believe you. Look, oh. Gross. Shut up. And I hate... It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. It's what he craves. He wants to go down.
All
He
the
said
kids
it
want it.
himself. Order in the court.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, you claim the sound was witness heard came from the clock. Give it to me. Give me that evidence.
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear if you simply... What we got?
Ooh.
Should we check the court record?
Nobody would believe if you didn't carry that badge. They really wouldn't. You're very bad at your job, Phoenix.
Examine the clock's batteries, maybe? Or try sounding the clock.
So... Maybe try sounding... I don't remember.
I mean, we've got all our house still, so...
I mean, like, when if they sound the clock, then it's going to give whatever the current time is. Right? Isn't that the point?
Maybe.
So, examine the clock's batteries.
All you have to do is examine the batteries.
The video just cut out for me.
Did it? Is it still cut out?
It's cut out and the audio's getting spotty.
Yikes. Hold on, let's see if we can't fix that. How about now?
Yeah, there we go.
The old swap to US Central.
In the right way, the clock seems to be working fine.
Thanks, Holton.
Yeah, I think it was just with the
screen share, yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
The clock was working fine. Yes, and... I'm sorry, I think I got confused back there with all those testimonies.
Yeah, well. Alright, then let's just sound the clock. I expect more from a lawyer in this court. That's why I gave you that pop quiz. I have to penalize you. Try to think it all through. Good thing you have a health bar in this court.
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It was just an excuse to listen to more of this rad music.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock?
This is what it all means.
I asked the court to listen very carefully.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. It's very on brand for a very specific little clock.
I know, I took a mouthful of pretzels. I didn't think this through.
Well, he's the thinker after all. Bum, bum, bum. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Tell me, I'm a judge. I just judge things. I can't quite come up with the conclusions.
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
What's he talking about now?
Ha ha ha. While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, ha ha ha, it proves nothing. Ha ha. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow? On the day of the murder. Ha ha. Can't prove that, you don't have a case. That's right, I'm a better lawyer than you are.
He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
That's right, I'll just give up right now. Mr. Wright, do you want to quit? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
Means I cannot let you indict the witness. Your friend's gonna die just like he wanted. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw It. He only saw it. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. I lost my hair, and I'm sweating bullets because I'm fucking innocent. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime, even my own.
Yeah, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Become the ghost you were meant to be. Not so fast, Mr. Saw It. I'm here to clean up my child lawyer's mess.
Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think, you goddamn idiot.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes.
Actually, yeah, okay,
yeah,
we're done here, I guess.
Yeah, you know what? Doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. You know, lie a little.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else in this dumb court. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow. And then, think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. You know, batteries or some shit. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yep,
no, I give up. Nope, I don't think so. I don't know, boss. Can you just take this one from here?
Wait, maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, you idiot. Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow. Have you found evidence to support this claim? I'll give you as much time as you need.
There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Haha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Ha ha ha. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
I mean, take that.
Yeah, definitely. I can't see what that evidence has to do with the clock.
That wasn't it.
Oh, that's right. It's battery powered. All right. Time is not on your side. Just fucking figure it out, man.
Is it the passport, maybe? Because she was just in Paris. Apparently she brings her thinker clock to Paris.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. And I guess they're only 3 hours away from Paris?
Yeah, which is weird. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before her murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 o'clock a.m. the next day there. That clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong.
Where the fuck is Phoenix Wright? The time difference between Tokyo and Paris is 7 hours, according to Google.
You, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Aw, sick. Oh my god. Order! Order, I say! Everybody chill out. A man almost died here. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected, because I forgot people lie. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes,
You're
Your Honor.
still here? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Seriously, a lot of your people in your job are pretty shit at their job. I figured you would be the same way, that's why I gave you a pop quiz.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for that quiz.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. Woof. Woof.
I think my dog wants to go outside. Yeah.
Cluck. And with that, this court is adjourned.
This court finds him a dog.
He's a dog to the legal system.
It turns out Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Yikes. I'm gonna go run my dog out real quick before we continue.
Yeah.
On.
Dun dun.
Hang out.
Deaf.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Woof, woof, woof. That's right. Holton, you want to play along? We could use some more voice actors. Ah, the old Pokemon illness. I've watched the Brian David Gilbert Perfect Poke Rap so many times, and all of it's just beautiful. But there's some real fucking banger lines in there. Skuntank, clank, clank, clank. Miltank and Miltank, Lux Ray. Big Pharma can go to hell. They've really fucked up a lot of shit. Like, my dad had to have surgery done for like he got like a heart monitor thing that was put in. And And like they just outright were just like, here, you know, oxycodone in case you have some pain. And he was just like, do I really need this? And my mom was like, no, you fucking don't. But like, it's that simple. Like they just shove it in people's hands, or at least doctors put it in people's hands because there are incentives based on the way that payouts go from big pharma and through insurance companies and such, that it just churns. Anyway, I hate it. Yeah, it was a great line. Gollum.
Hello. Thanks.
Welcome back. We were just talking about the Poke Rap.
Yeah, the Poke Rap is so good.
Mm-hmm. It fucking slaps all the way through.
Yeah. That's my dog that I just had to go take out. Yeah, dude. It is very good. Also, I have dinner now. So I'm gonna low-key eat some fries while we...
Perfect. Yeah.
Alright. August 3rd, 2:33 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. No, I don't have I don't have a shake for my fries, unfortunately.
Oh man, that was a hot topic earlier in our chat. Yeah,
fries and shake is where it's at, dude.
Yeah, it's an American tradition, and Kenji, I'm pretty sure, is still trolling all of us.
Why does he not like it?
He said he didn't know that was a thing, and I don't believe him. I don't believe him for a second.
I mean, it's not a thing if you're a war criminal.
Like Kenji.
Phew. I can't believe we still won. Yeah.
I assume this is Mia. There we go. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles, and I did your job for you half of the time. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. That's right. That's all of my other apprentices suck shit at their job.
That's like a thing to think about.
Right?
I've never seen a chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Cute Larry. My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
I wanted to die, and now I won't.
That's such a move.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Haha. Still crying.
Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy, she's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... No, never mind.
Yeah, fuck off, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Don't shame her. Congratulations, Harry. You're a wizard. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Very good. Very good, Phoenix. Thanks. I really owe you one. Hey, I'm single now. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't.
His, like, little animation where he, like, puts his hand in his sleeve and, like, moves it around. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. It's a murder weapon. Present for me? Wasn't this the evidence that murdered a woman? Actually, I made this clock for her? Made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You have any talent?
I like our interpretations of the lines. It's good. Yeah.
That's all it's all about. Yeah, thanks. I'll keep it.
Look at the serious face.
All right. Character's off, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Kill me, Nick! Kill me now!
I can see the infinite void in my eyes! The sweet embrace of death.
Nothing but the void for me to stare into. Are you so sure? Egg squeeze me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. You don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. I think you're very pathetic, and I'm amazed that you made something like this. But I'm pretty sure there's actual evidence. You know, Phoenix's job.
This is the second time they've made a right in a chapter, and I think that's kind of egregious. Like,
I think it's a Mia thing.
You should get one. You should get one per chapter.
Something that proves how she felt about him, you know.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, let me just lie real quick.
I mean, it's this.
Yeah, probably.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. I'm gonna prove that she was emotionally invested in you before she died so you can be sad about it.
Right. Yeah, you'll get no resolution or closure.
What about that clock?
What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Oh, whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. She needed a heavy clock.
So?
That sucks.
It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. You didn't suck it up. You absolutely didn't suck shit, and I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die, thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Everyone is lying all the time, and only you can tell the truth. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. You know, like with evidence. People, too, who lie. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
Believe in
and
the
evidence.
Me that believes in the you that believes in them. Yeah.
In yourself. Also in that judge who seems to give you a lot of time and energy. Just a tremendous amount of patience for judge. Listen, learn, grow strong. And never let that judge die. Never let go of what you believe in, never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
How about dinner?
No, I mean, I just got paid for this case. I mean...
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Innocent butts are my favorite kind of butts. Oh, speaking of Harry... You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe
I'm
drinks. Isn't
I'm getting a
this
bit of a flirty
inappropriate?
vibe here, and I gotta say, as my mentor, I'm a little both flattered and uncomfortable.
Talk about
Right.
power dynamics.
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Dun, dun.
Ooh, the end.
Alright. We fucking crushed that first chapter, dude.
Oh man, everything's so pink.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, Saving content. Save our progress. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're still in. We're still in it. I'm gonna get some more water though.
Do it. How's it going, Holton? How you been, dude? Oh no, I didn't think about this. Okay, good. There we go. Now we'll wait. How's things? I haven't seen you in like forever. Yeah, dude, I feel that. I'm glad it's Friday also. I also haven't talked to you since I started running a Twitch channel where all I do is stream D&D all the time. And I've heard that you're quite the D&Der. And so we should talk about that at some point. But yeah. Yeah. It's funny that you should mention that because I'm just starting a new podcast with a friend of mine who's also a GM, and we started a podcast about GMing. We have one episode recorded so far, and we're pretty sure the name of the episode or the name of the podcast is going to be Discussions and Dragons. So, you know, I'm always down to discuss and also dragon. Yeah, we're gonna record our second episode on Sunday, and it's gonna be all about dice rolls and whether or not to hide them from your players. Dragon is a good verb. Yeah, totally. Nah, I don't believe in hiding roles, personally. I know that like it's a hot topic it's a hot button issue in the D&D world right now. But I'm not a proponent. I'm not about it. And so, you know, it is what it is. But this is a social eating stream now. I'm eating these fries socially. But yeah, John said you have like a whole like world that you homebrewed, and that's very dope. I'm about that. I have a campaign setting that I've like more or less built out. At least like I've built out as much of it as I need to, because I built it to run Westmarch's style game. Because that's what I was doing that on the channel for a little while before I ran out of players who were interested. But now we're just playing. The only D&D we're playing is we play Hoist, Dragon Heist, because I've never run a pre-made adventure before, and so I got a bunch of my buds together. Nice. Yeah, I feel like that's a good starting point for a lot of like settings. Like you just start building a campaign out of necessity to run like some one shots and stuff, and then suddenly it becomes a whole thing. Yeah, we're talking about D&D.
That's wonderful. I've wanted you guys to talk about D&D with each other for a long time.
Hell yeah, dude! We gotta get the Floon platoon out there. I was just saying that I don't think I've seen or talked to Holton in the time that I've been into D&D and like tabletop. So,
nice. Yeah, we gotta all play a game together.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I'm about it. All right, now it's a social eating stream, so we're both eating.
Once again, mukbang.
All right.
Beep.
Holton, would you be interested in Ravnica as a setting? Because I want to run a Ravnica campaign. Just throwing that out there. I'm looking for people who are interested in Dungeons and Dragons and also magic lore. So, you know, hit me up, and then we'll force Jon to play in another campaign with us. Yeah,
as ever.
All right. Yeah, we'll definitely figure something out. That's fair. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel that way very hardcore.
I'm GMing 2 campaigns and playing in a third one right now, but I want to run a third one. I want to play in a third one that's like regular, because the one that I'm playing in is like once a month, and I want to like play more regularly. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Scheduling is a pain though. All right.
One shots are good though. One shots are like, especially if we can just like sit down and play for like 3 hours. You can just plug away.
I want to do like a couple of oh hey, hello Moobot. Yikes, that's terrifying.
Does it recognize when you're talking about
no, it's just like
games?
It automatically posts after like X lines of chat have passed by. It's like an
interesting. Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I want to get into one shots. Like over the summer, I want to do like 2 or 3 one shots a month on the channel. So if you're interested in getting involved with that, like absolutely hit me up. We will get on it. We'll plan some stuff for sure. Cool. All right. Shall we get back to being lawyers? All right.
Yeah. Let's stop people from lying.
Or lie ourselves.
Or lie to save somebody's life.
Oh, who wants to be Maya?
Hello, this is Maya.
Talk to yourself.
Hey Maya, it's me. You know, your sister. Mia, what's up?
It's Badger.
You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault.
I was expecting the Miranda voice.
That's right. This is why I don't call anymore. I'm just accusing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Okay, bye forever. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. Oh no. No, I'm gonna hold evidence for you. Oh shit. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's time, right? Yep, it's clock. A clock? You mean time? Yep. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You always liked toys, you goddamn baby. Hey, I'm not a baby. Stop calling me that every time. Now, I'm only teasing this time. That's right, we have fun. Oh, by the way, I should tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Oh, I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. So now it's just heavy. Oh, papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Oh, can you come by the office tonight or at 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Also a toy. Like burgers. Burgers I can play with. Alright, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright. Burger ahoy. Okay, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Excellent soliloquy there by Jon.
Ah, the old conversation recorded, like everything.
It's the government, man. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know this thing that I'm not necessarily giving away?
You are not cogniferous of my background? Wait. Yeah.
Furious typing.
Wait.
A good number of words that not a real word. The good old not a real word has been thrown out into this game. Yep, you Google cogniferous and literally all of the answers immediately link to resources about Phoenix Wright.
That's amazing. Should we have a made-up words counter?
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm into it.
Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful and
Lie.
perhaps not giving it away.
Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
Oh no! Ooh!
Red. What? Blue. I don't know who was supposed to say that, but alright.
I don't know.
Yikes. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fanco offices.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, I'm late. Well, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Oh, did you want to do Phoenix for this chapter? So we'll
sure.
just swap off. I'll do the judge and stuff. Yeah, that way we can take turns.
She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out to dinner. What's that smell? That smells like corpse? Blood? Colton, that's a throwback. Mia, maybe she's in her office.
What should we do? Oh yeah, I forgot about this menuing.
Ah, the old crime scene investigation. Oh, that smell! Blood!
Sub. Sis.
Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? And don't lie.
Good talk.
Okay. Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her there, lying on the office sofa.
Yeah.
Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. Yikes. Feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Her body? The heat. Until she was cold. Man, she could have been a ghost.
For kids.
Yeah, this game for kids. Jeez.
Alright, let's examine. Oh,
Aha.
really? Wait.
Yeah, man. You scroll around. Oh, wait, that's interesting. So, like, these were on the DS, right? These games? So it was touchpad at that point, right? So did things highlight when you scrolled? Like, was there a cursor for scrolling, or was it just tapping on the touchpad? Sure. That's really interesting. Because, like, in that case, I remember that game that came out on GBA. Interesting. Oh, so was it a smooth scroll, or was it like a menu, like,
it was
click to each thing?
Because, like, that's like part of the game is, like, you know, like,
figuring out what to touch. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I remember having trouble with some of those. Interesting. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again.
Okay, so we got stuff.
The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Hey, it feels good to sit in. Good thing I'm tampering with this evidence. Good old murder weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, on the DS, there was no magnifying glass, and it didn't tell you, it didn't highlight when you were on a thing that you could check. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. Ouch, my finger. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Check out that body. Aw, Chief. You were gonna buy me dinner.
Yeah, Holton, you're right. I remember, like, being stuck on scenes because, like, I couldn't find, like, the one part of the scene to click on or something.
Struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Oof. The finger lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock.
We have to try to remember as best we can that there are two of these that exist.
Good call. I wonder if the other one will be relevant.
I honestly don't remember. It's been so long since I played this. But it's like one of those details.
Ah, good old glass shards. From a light. Oh, man. Gasp. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping. Figure out who that mystery girl was. Can you do the old slide to the other side of the office? Fanco ledger book. The old leather book. Everything is written in the Chief's ultra.
For these investigation bits, if you want to like trade off, because like then whoever's Phoenix just has to like talk a shit ton, we can do that. Up to you.
Yeah, or we can just not narrate. We can just talk to each other and like think about the clues.
Surprisingly, the Chief was never good with machines. She used his PC for was emails, but her emails.
But oh no, her emails.
Garage sale. It's practically done.
God.
Let's call the phone.
Oh yeah, let me call the police. That's funny.
Are missing.
Taking it apart. Police!
Yikes.
Oh my. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. She's calling the police? Check the window.
Gatewater Hotel.
The Gatewater Hotel.
That's gonna be, I think, my favorite like thing is like going back and getting all of the different bits that we like the puns that we missed because we were kids or whatever.
I mean, I don't even remember any of them.
Alright, so I guess we just
move back into
exclamation point.
Ding. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me and call the police. Oh shit. It's you. Hey, who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Maya.
And I'm not a murderer. Maya Faye? Maya. Just like that receipt.
Here's this note with your sister's blood.
Right? Wow, I never thought I'd do my job outside of my job zone. Before Mia died, she read a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Why would she write my name? Please.
Please just calm down.
Why would sis write my name?
Oh no, it's family. We.
Oh shit!
Banana guards, they're on their way.
This guy.
Oh yes, Gumshoes, my boy!
Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, you see?
Gumshoe. That's a little on the nose.
We received a report from the building across the way, see? We got a person saying they saw a murder.
Must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay?
Great. Yeah, come into my office, just great. Okay. Wait, Maya, she wouldn't have. Nah, sisters wouldn't murder each other.
Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here on note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not.
Oh,
Case
shit.
closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
That's
What?
right, justice. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning. Didn't get out until the next morning.
Time.
My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for the visiting hours to begin. Twiddling my thumbs, I did nothing until 10 a.m. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Because they think she's a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Ohayou gozaimasu. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Are you my dad? Well, that's what I
Sorry,
want to
not
talk
a
to you
chance.
about. Yes, I've always wanted to adopt.
Sorry, not a chance. I am out of here. Just wanted to rub it in your face a little bit. You got framed for a murder and I didn't, so suck on that.
Sucks to be a killer, doesn't it? Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. This will be my second case. She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? Honestly, no. My sister talked a lot of shit about you.
Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? I can't see my own face. It's hard to tell. No, I never thought.
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court. He sucked a lot of shit and I saved his ass so many
I
times.
agree, dude. It's like crazy to see like the high res like HD models of all of these things.
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while since I got so riled up. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. You'll never get in trouble. Oh, I mean, give him 3 more years.
Yikes.
Unless you want to be found guilty. I cannot stress enough how much I had to save his ass.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true. I did suck a lot of shit. but at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. I'm gonna suck shit for you. When I think of the person who did this to me,
I know.
Oh, little tears. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do, you wizard?
It's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
Right. Nothing special. Just a ghost talker. Tell me about that murder day.
Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence? Did you say evidence?
Yes, a clock shaped like the Thinker.
The one Larry made. Oh man. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear about it in her own voice?
Holy shit. Excuse
Yes.
me?
I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
Oh, you recorded it. Oh, that's... Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
I forgot
normal.
how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone, huh? That's awfully convenient.
Right. Oh. I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh. Yep. That's right. The law. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for
I'll
it.
write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Right. Make sure to write it in blood. It's my preferred medium for ink. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. Let me talk to my grandma. Let me go talk to my grandma. How about you bring her over?
The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
You said the Fae family? Are you saying Mia had a family?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea, because that's not some normal shit that people talk about. Wait a minute. So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? You know, all
Yes.
of that.
In training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? Talk to a ghost. We can just ask her who killed her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
Thought that would be too easy. That's right. We have to do a whole episode. Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I were ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? Yikes.
Well,
that's
stings.
savage. What should we do?
right? Not gonna
What should we
lie,
do?
that burns a little bit. I mean, like, this is her choice.
Yeah, we have to.
I would say, like, yeah, I respect that. This is what you want.
Sure.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you
go
so
ask.
much. I have no one else to turn to.
Not even you. Say, what about your parents? Oh, they're dead and ghosts. They're the only ghosts I can talk to.
Did she just say dot dot dot? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Tomorrow? Wow, that's fast. Justice moves quickly, huh? And what if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, shit. Visiting hours are almost up. Better hurry. Because if I don't represent her and this guy doesn't represent her, they might give her some shit suckers on his first day. That would be terrible. Hey, tell me about the day of the murder. Tell me about your dead sister.
All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. I'm... yeah,
that's right, I'm desensitive and desensitized to murder.
Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence.
Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now? Yikes. So, when did you arrive at the office?
Around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. I know the smell of blood. Because of my acolyte training. We're forced to kill each other.
Right. We did nothing but smell and drink blood.
My sister.
That's how we get our powers.
My sister and I were both part of a blood cult.
Thanks for that information, Maya. That's all I needed to hear. You should be locked up forever.
So... Grossberg.
Oh, the old Grossberg office.
This is a new graphic.
So Grossberg.
September 6th. Grossberg Law Offices.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this with a big old painting of a cowboy man. Guess I'll just have to come back later.
It's a table.
A table. An elegant ebony case. That lighter's made of solid gold.
Yikes.
An expensive potted plant for guests. No idea what kind of plant it is. I bet it's gold. Painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. It's so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. I bet it's gold. They don't look like they've ever been read. I understand style. The old mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Yeah, I wonder. This game came out before Anchorman, right? So that whole mahogany line, I guess that's just like a sign of the times. Back then, mahogany was some rich shit, huh?
Apparently.
The office is filled with police officers. They're all searching for clues.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Well, I know you from somewheres. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
Oh, man. No, nope, I'm Phoenix Wright. I am definitely not craving death at every turn.
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. How about that? That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He wasn't a killer. Anyway, and you were...
Suede Shoes.
Suede Shoes.
Well, that's my new NPC.
Shoes. Right. Gumshoe, was it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right. At your service.
Right.
Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Shut up, Officer Floon.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Dick, isn't that your favorite name? Hey, Dick,
Yes,
you want a
sir.
sandwich?
Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here, you better do it quick.
Guess I'll just lie. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness he has no suspicion. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all.
Huh, you won't get any special treatment, but yeah, I'll give you some special treatment. About Maya.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the trial.
What?
Convicting...
It's getting real excited, huh?
Convicting little girls of murder is totally my kink. Sorry, pal.
Fucking love that
this
shit.
This is one trial you ain't gonna win.
Why do you say that? Why are you so excited?
Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Oh, my lovely edgy boy.
Edgeworth. Holden, you should be in here so you can voice Edgeworth. Because, as another callback, Holden cosplayed Edgeworth very well.
I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all.
You know, he's also a lawyer. You guys obviously have a psychic link. Prosecutor
Did you ever play the Edgeworth game? Like the... it was good.
No,
it was great. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait. You do know him, don't you? Of course not.
Never heard of it.
And you call yourself a lawyer, pal?
This will be my second case.
About 4
don't
years
kill me.
ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Oh no!
Holton got timed out!
I think it's because he tried to post a link. Hold on.
Oh wow! When it times him out, it deletes.
It's
all
only
of
for
his
10
previous
seconds.
messages. Oh, and then will all the messages pop back up?
Oh,
nope, they're all
weird.
deleted. Oh, you can click on them though, and it will. Yeah, that was a very good costume.
Nice, dude. Everyone says he's a genius. I'm surprised you don't know him.
Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb, you know, like a good lawyer. He's a cold, heartless machine. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict, even lie like everyone else. There's a back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edward hates crime. He hates
With
crime.
an almost abnormal passion.
Right, more than anybody else hates crime. You know, everybody else who's totally cool with crime in a moderate amount.
How do we get him to give us the cell phone? There we go.
Nice. Hey, I was wondering, did you see my FA cell phone? Oh, that, yeah, this
Yeah,
this little Nokia. I've been playing a shit ton of Snake on it. Could you give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Jerky.
Wait.
Jerky
Oh, you
lawyer.
almost tricked me. Oh no, he's on to me with an honest question.
Let's just lie. Something the matter?
Oh no, the carrying strap.
Oh, the Steel Samurai. That action hero on TV?
Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the
That's what
precinct.
she said.
Yeah, nobody can fact check me.
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go.
Jesus.
2001.
Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation.
You all done, pal?
Yes, in fact I am, now that I got this one thing that I came for.
Oh wait, one more thing I wanted
Give
to
me that
mention
phone
to
back.
you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence in the witnesses with your loyally ways, pal.
That's right. Just a quick reminder, don't do this thing. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her.
Right?
I hadn't. Man, oh man. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
You just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then?
You're trying your loyally tricks on me now. She's not good. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
Plenty of information. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
Right,
Oh, Phoenix, you're too good.
I see why she thought he was a genius. How late did you want to go, by the by?
We can go. I don't know. I'm getting very tired now, very clearly. Yeah. So like, I don't know. Maybe we get up to the trial and then we call it.
Let's see. Move.
The old Gatewater Hotel.
Do you want to be an NPC?
No, that's okay.
Alright.
You cover this one.
I thought you'd want to bust out the Miranda voice.
All right. Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
Oh, yeah, being critical of a greeting? Sure. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain
so
myself.
Fucking strange in HD.
Yup. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine that one, he said pointedly into the camera. A screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy!
Terrifying.
Yup. Yeah, holy shit. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Yeah.
The Miranda star eyes that she gets with the little evil
totally.
grin with the spiky teeth. Yeah,
I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Well, it's not that she's her arms are permanently locked. She's just always in the middle of a Rocky style training montage to be the very best boxer. This is her getting the start on the publicity for her boxing career.
Mm-hmm. Right, there are stills of her throwing punches, but those are cut out of the montage.
Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movie. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know the thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when the bad thing happened at the place? Could you...
Right, you child. Let me infantilize you more.
About the bad thing.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you
some
blush.
Of this writing, though. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. He said into the camera.
Yeah. He said into the camera, except for the time when my boss offered to take me on a date.
Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing
No,
powers
I'm
of
just
observation.
An alcoholic.
He was one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage?
Sick burn.
Just look at me, I'm a little baby. I'm just a child who doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
What if we show her some cold hard evidence?
Yeah, like shards of glass.
Wait. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. The fan will see the inside of the room. A little difficult to recognize face from this distance, though. Somebody's staying with her. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know about sunflowers and tulips, but that's the extent of my floral knowledge. Cause I'm a man and I'm a big tough guy.
I don't know flowers even a little bit, ever.
A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. What was this? Hanging on the wall. I don't get art, I'm a man. I'm too busy thinking about sports.
I just want to do my job and not learn about anything else. This music is really just...
What?
I was just doing the cough. Yeah, this is a little much.
I don't want to look at you anymore. Maybe this guy's back.
Maybe old Grossberg is back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing I've ever heard.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. I suppose you're the one they say's been looking for me.
Yes. He looks large.
That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes. I can't lie to you.
What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy. How come you couldn't be tracked down and I had to stare at all this mahogany?
Something the matter? You came to see that one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Oh, no.
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
What a strange reaction.
What's
the deal?
I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. Nope, it's quite impossible.
Hey, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
Hey, I never even asked you. Hey, I'm gonna do my lawyer job to you.
This music is groovy.
Hit that bass. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, yeah, swing it.
Can we just, like, listen to this music for the rest of the night?
How can you just refuse? Please, tell me why you want me. Please, tell me.
Yes, well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see?
But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
Mia trusted you. Oh wait, this is Phoenix.
Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I knew that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye.
Oh, creep. Alright. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go elsewhere.
No, I think not.
Oh, did you say
No, I
something?
think not, I said. You're not leaving here alive, Mr. Wright.
Sure is a lot of murder in this town.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. I'm terribly sorry, my boy.
Because they're all gonna die. What do you mean?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
Yeah, what is going on here? How did you know her?
Yeah.
You know, words.
Here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She really knew how to find that tab button and review the court record.
Got it.
One day, quite suddenly, she had a mission, you see. You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Yeah.
That's right. She wanted to find the one true tab button.
You noticed.
Quite a painting.
My pride and joy. Impressive is not, well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested, but
It's
I'm
not
starting
for
to
sale.
think you would want to sell it. I'm not buying! Boy, oh boy! Can you examine him, or does he disappear if you do that? Okay.
Can we present him with this? A symbol of your shame? I don't want to leave this music.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Maybe back to the detention center? Oh yeah,
and we have to
gotta
tell her
find
that what's his fuck doesn't want to be her lawyer.
Yeah. Oh no, it's 3:42. Don't they have to decide by 4 o'clock? Hiya. Oh, you're back! You find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? We'll see. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Oh, good. Let's just throw some fat jokes in there.
What really happened? I can tell you're lying. I'm doing your job better than you can. You don't mean to refuse to help? Let's see. I've been abandoned then. Just like always. Once again, nobody is here.
What is this
No one will
like,
talk to me.
this
There's
fucking
nothing
end of the
from
whole
anyone.
Walking away music. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What about your family?
I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Nobody raised me. I'm a feral child. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They have a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. You know, blood.
The thing that I love to smell. It never ends. I have an all-consuming bloodlust. It's something I have to do to a man. I need to take his blood. He ruined our mother's life. I need revenge for his blood.
You can tell
After that, she disappeared. My old mother. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So
Now we're chasing her ghost. Yep, I got used to it. I'm a hermit and a feral child. I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. That's right. If I depend on anyone, I can no longer talk to ghosts.
Jesus. This is like such a strange like place for all of this exposition to be.
Right? Just like, oh yeah, by the way, you're in lockup right now.
Who was this man who ruined your mother? Yeah, right?
Jeez, that's loaded. Well, about 15 years ago, there was an unusual... It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait,
so they wanted to talk to a ghost.
Spirit medium, did they?
Please convince my mother to try to contact the victim.
So what happened?
The case was solved, we thought. But they fucked it up. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent.
Oh.
Police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in the course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud. The media jumped on it big time. She lost all of her Instagram followers. And then she became the laughingstock of the nation. Those two things are kind of, you know, dissonant.
Excuse me? Wait.
That was his name.
What?
My sister told me. A little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Not you in particular.
Fuck, time's up.
Definitely not you. It'll never be.
Do I just leave her and
I heard you suck shit at your job. Don't even try to defend me.
Right.
I'm waiting for the state-appointed lawyer. He obviously...
I made up my mind. I'm going to
Don't say
you
it.
whether you want me to or not.
I don't think it's a good decision. I refuse. Why would you do that? You're a terrible lawyer.
I don't know. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. That's a mood. I know, I've been there a long time ago.
Oh, Phoenix Wright was a neat.
Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people with no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's really kind of you, but I really want a competent lawyer.
I was so upset about it.
I'm gonna go to jail and die because you're representing me.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Alright, okay, thanks, I guess.
Smiled at last. Looks like she's an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yeah, sure. And I trust you, I guess. You trust me too, okay?
So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? When I tried to look in the drawer, she got all defensive.
Yeah.
There has to be something in there.
Yeah.
This baseline, though.
I know, right?
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me.
No,
you
yes,
are...
beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service.
Yes,
Yeah.
my name is Martin Bellboy.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May
Yes,
might
I
be?
believe Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please,
I'll just linger outside the
stay
bathroom
as
door.
long as you like. Enjoy.
Enjoy the noises. Hey, wait, no. JK. Yeah, why
I
is that?
almost forgot.
Hello!
They
Came back very
do
quickly.
the game does this really good job of like snapping characters into frames and like combining it with like sound effects and like screen shakes and stuff to make it like actually feel almost like jump scary. Like not like scary, but like just
Right,
like
very true. Yeah, it's interesting how like there's like a rhythm of the game because of the way that the noise of the text being typed out like adds to like that kind of flow that then suddenly when something else like snaps or does something,
because like I feel like the whole game is actually like pretty meditative until like those things break. Like
sorry, you
no, I was saying like I feel like
bit.
the game is like it's like very like rhythmic and meditative until like something like that happens.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There's a total flow of the
like
dialogue and the way it moves
and then like the
and
music cuts
information
out like this, and it's just like, there's like so much more weight to whatever the characters say. It's really cool.
Yeah, you can tell that like there's something about this guy that is weird and off. He's not just a bellboy.
Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Right.
Sure, Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name just recently, just a little while ago?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined their family. Could it be a coincidence? Yeah, I bet it's nothing. I bet it's just one of those things that people lie about. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. Would a woman like her be doing a thing like this? Definitely something suspicious about this lady. Why would she have something like this? I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's I'm gonna do my job.
Yikes.
Get to this woman's bottom. Come on, Phoenix.
Oh, Bellboy, still here.
Uh-oh, time scram. For to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May.
In court.
In court, haha! Not in bed.
Continued. Alright. So, yeah, so you want to call it there? For now? And then we'll figure out a time to pick it back up. Cool. Alright. Goodbye, friends. We will pick this up again sometime in the near future. This has been fun.
Yep. I'm looking. This is like a cool throwback. I'm glad.
Alright. Ending the stream. Bye, Internet.